today we'll be going over my PvE tier list for limited heroes. If we look at yesterday's PvP, it looked like this. So we had Gazelle number 1 with Hanye in that D spot at the end with the heroes. So Gazelle, Muron Jing, Jack and Roll, Wukong, Erato, Lydia, Marie, Santa, Beatrix, Ingabel, Aspasar, Panda, Efsa, Little Jack, and Hanye. So today we're going to do PvE. So it will be slightly different, but it'll be slightly different from this tier list. And what we can do at the end, we could do an overall tier list, let's say, of um all of those characters. So let me just set up now. Overall tier list of basically average them out. So if someone gets an S tier and a D tier, they would be B tier overall. Someone gets two S tiers, they'll be S and A, then it will debate about how far up they are. So we can get an overall thread of like if you're looking to have an overall increase, which ones to get, and if you're looking to have a PvP, which to get, and if you're just looking for that PvE, which to get. So this time I'm going to start backwards. I'm going to start with we're going to go back in release or the last few releases, and we're going to start with Aspasa. She is probably the single-handed best limited hero for PvE. Put her on any team, and she will basically double the damage output of that team. Times it by around. I can I would say double the output of the damage. Momentum ability is very busted in PvE. Not as much in PvP because you don't really get as much use because there's a lot of damage reduction, so it doesn't do as high damage. But she is very strong in PvE. Jing, so survivability against any boss, he will basically make it so your team will survive until the end. Damage wise, he does drop off a little bit. He does have a ceiling, where a lot of characters in PvE don't really have a ceiling. He does have a ceiling. So I will put him at A tier, but he is a very strong candidate in PvE. Now, Arato is one of those characters who has a ceiling, but her ceiling is extremely high. And it is very hard to get to that ceiling, but there is a ceiling. So when she gets 100 stacks, that basically caps out her ceiling. But it takes a long time to get to the ceiling, and each time she's just increasing that damage. So she's a very high damage dealer. Gazelle. So Gazelle is one of those one characters when she does do a lot of damage in PvE, but it's nowhere near on the same scale as some of the other characters. I will be putting her at an A tier because she does give that survivability. She does make it so your team survives incredibly long because she uses skill damage and attack down from the enemy, so it's very important. Little Jack. So Little Jack for me will be a top of the A's at the moment. He kind of has a ceiling as well, but his ceiling it's quite a long time to get to. He reduces their damage of the bosses. He puts a lot of damage output often for the team. He does a lot of so he does a lot of damage as well. So he gets when he's look at when he is I believe it's S2. Yeah, S3. So he gains gain one layer of pumpkin after casting Trick and Treat. Each layer provides one more pumpkin bomb, up to 10 layers. I will not be removed when Little Jack dies or at the wave transition. Reduce the cooldown of Trick and Treat by 2 turns if no enemy is killed. Trick and Treat has a 4-turn cooldown when it's maxed out. So basically, he uses it, then 2 turns later he can use it again. 2 turns later he can use it again. Each time he's added an additional pumpkin bomb. When it's maxed out, he'll be able to do 4 pumpkin bombs, do on target, each doing 480% damage, split in half equally between normal damage and burn damage. Which is a lot of hell of damage, sorry, and as in, so it'll be 285% normal, 285% burn damage. Times that by 14, 14 and 2, so it'll be 285 times 2 times 14. We're looking at doing 7,980% attack damage. To say he has attack of 40,000. You're going to be doing roughly 3.192 million per hit at 40% attack. That's with no skill damage. That's with no burn damage increase, which he has. That's with none of those additions on. That's just raw damage, which is a lot of just raw damage. So he has a very high potential to do a lot. He has a very high ceiling. Santa in PvP, he does drop off, not as much as some characters. He does do effect resist down when bosses normally have really high effect resist, and he does give you shield and speed up. For that, debating about B or C, because boss can't really get inflicted by speed down, so it kind of nullifies that. I'm going to put him at C. C tier. He does speed down does help a lot first endless corridors because they can be inflicted speed down. You can literally at the moment if you have his speed down, if you have the pet and the frost pollen, that literally makes it 40, 80, 88 and 84% speed reduction. So they're only looking at 16% speed. They get dropped around 500 speed, which is a lot. There is a lot of damage potential. Jingle Bells. Jingle Bell does really well. I'd say probably better than Jack at the moment with Aspera, but doesn't quite reach that S tier. Jingle Bell, she has a lot of pursuing attack. She has a lot of stacking damage, doing 1,000% attack each time, basically, which happens a lot. Okay, we look at, we'll do, look, first she does a lot of support for PvE, and this is where she actually does shine. We'll probably we'll put her below Jingle Bell though. So in PvE she does a lot. She increases right, increase damage. It increases direct damage improvement of an ally with inspiration to 0.8% improvement capped to 80%. Inspiration then so that basically increases direct damage for every 1% of her initial healing effect. Increased direct damage dealt by the ally with by 0.85%, so that'll go to point so that'll go to 8%. So basically she has a 100% healing effect. Whoever gets it will have a 80% direct damage increase, which is basically an 80% damage increase for anyone who does direct damage, which is a very big increase. She then also has her eggs, so she has 3 different eggs. So she has a red, yellow, and blue. They're not really as important generation eggs are. So reduce cooldown of all allies skill by 1 and grant them 1 red egg. All allies to all allies for 3 turns up to 1 layer. So increase piercing by 20%, 28% at max, each by 28%, and we don't care about the blue one. So there does increase the damage potential of one character on your team by a huge amount, which is very important at the current in the current like climate. So she does do a very good job. So now I think I have too many people in this A tier, because for me there's still, we'll just do the bad ones. So Hangye and Panda. Panda doesn't really have a place in PvE. They don't really do. There's no real CC threats, so he doesn't really have that thing. And Hangye is better. Hangye can go to B. C tier, but the problem with Hangye is there's better people who do her role. She's definitely dropped off from when she was out. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna put them down because they're not really, they don't have that damage stealing. Muron, Sun Wukong can go there, so he's a defensive hero. He does help a little bit out, like survive, keep team survive, but it doesn't boost the damage output in PvE, which is the main thing we're looking at. Beatrix does, so she's similar to Esper, but she boosts the skill damage of the entire team. Same with Lydia. Lydia will be below. So I'm going to put Little Jack here. So I'm going to have the one boosters here, and then the damage dealers here. Marie, and then JNR. Here, because it takes time to ramp up. So talk about those last few. So Beatrix, Lydia, both do a very similar role. Beatrix does the skill damage a little higher, so she is a lot better. We have JNR, who basically boosts the entire team's turn meter and increases damage. And then we have Marie, who very strong damage. I will probably put her over Eratio. So that'll be my PvE list. So we are mainly around this tier. Probably could add the S plus tier in, and then it'll be a better curve, but we won't. So then comparing where people go. Hangye, she has a C and a D. So Hangye will go to D tier. She'll be the lowest ranking person in this list. Little Jack has a D and an A. So it will go B, C. He can have a low B. Esfer, or Esther, she's going to have a high C. And Panda's probably going to hit that D tier, my opinion. Sarah, so she has an S and a B, so it's going to be an A. We're just going to get people out and then we're Gazelle is going to be an A as well. Muron Jing is going to be A. JNR will be an A also. We'll get that B tier. Arato will be at S tier. Lydia and Beatrix both A. Jingle B. Santa was A and C, so he's a B. And then Marie was A and S, so she will be a S. Okay, and then doing the tiers thing. So this is our PvP. So looking at the PvP, we're gonna have, sorry, that's PvE, sorry, and this is PvP. So Arato will be on top. Then Marie. Wong here has 3, 4. Who in his list is above him here then? We got Wukong as B, did we? Okay. This actually. Okay, so here we have Apsara's top of PvE, but bottom 5 of PvP. So you're gonna go middle. So I had JNR ahead of these two. They basically all level, so I'll leave them at this level. And Beatrix, I like this order here. Not like this order. I like this order better, and we like that. So this is my overall tier list. So Arato, Marie, Gazelle, MJ, Jenna, Apsara, Lydia, Beatrix, Jingle Bell, Wukong, Santa, Little Jack, Esther, Panda, and Hangye. That's my overall PvP, which we did yesterday. So Gazelle, MJ, JNR, Wukong, Arato, Lydia, Marie, Santa, Beatrix, Jingle Bell, Apsara, Panda, Bunny, Little Jack, and Hangye. And then we have PvE. So we have Apsara, Marie, Arato, Jingle Bell, Little Jack, Beatrix, Bunny, Lydia, JNR, MJ, Gazelle, Wukong, Santa, Hangye, and Panda. So if you're a new account and you're wondering, okay, what characters do I want to invest in? What characters do I want to get? I would say, so we have in game, we have a couple of ways to get them. Obviously, you have the pay to win way, which is buying the limited chest. You can choose whatever with the rainbow chest, which you can get Little Jack, Santa, Panda, and the bunny. So from that, I would always recommend get Santa, get him E3 first. Then if you're going pay to win way, so at the moment she won't be in packs, but either Arato or Marie, they're your first choices. Either of them. Then Gazelle MJ. Thing with JNR is you only really need JNR E1, and he's amazing at E1. Apsara, you kind of want to get her E2 for PvE, and then PvP want that E3. Lydia, you need that E2, and if you want to do a little bit of damage, she doesn't do much, you need the E3. E3, 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 E2, E3, 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 E3. So there's only 2 characters I would recommend, or 3 characters, 4 characters actually, where you don't need to have them maxed out to E3, but everyone else you kind of do need them maxed out to E3, sadly. MJ, you kind of, if you want him just as a tank, you need him E2, but if you want him to do a little bit of damage, you need him E3. So that's my overall tier list. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.